Have you ever believed that munching on a handful of nuts every day could help stabilize your blood sugar and keep your heart strong? What if I told you that for seniors over 60 with diabetes, three of the most popular nuts might be quietly sabotaging your health right now, pushing your blood sugar up and putting you at risk for serious complications? It's shocking, isn't it? We've all heard that nuts are the perfect snack, full of healthy fats, fiber, and protein. They're everywhere, in your trail mix, sprinkled over your salads, or as that late-night snack you enjoy while watching TV. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Not all nuts are created equal. In fact, some nuts act like hidden sugar bombs, sending your glucose levels on a wild roller coaster ride that your body can't afford. I'm Dr. Jonathan. I've spent over 25 years helping seniors regain control of their blood sugar and live longer, healthier lives. And today, I want to reveal the three specific nuts that may be silently destroying your progress, even if you think you're making a healthy choice. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which nuts to avoid and how to choose smarter, diabetes-friendly options that protect your energy, your heart, and your independence. Are you ready to finally uncover the truth and take back control? Then stay with me, because what you're about to learn might shock you more than any blood sugar reading ever has. Let me introduce you to Herbert. He's 67 years old and lives in a quiet suburb of Austin, Texas. Herbert always believed he was doing everything right. Every morning, he'd start his day with a brisk walk around the neighborhood, drink his cup of green tea, and grab a small bowl of mixed nuts as a healthy snack. For years, he thought these nuts were protecting his heart and giving him steady energy. But recently, Herbert started feeling unusually tired. His vision blurred slightly when he read the morning paper. Some days, he noticed his fingers tingling, and his legs felt heavy, like he was wading through water. During a routine checkup, Herbert's doctor noticed his HbA1c levels had crept higher than ever before. Even though he was taking his medication and watching his meals, something wasn't adding up. After a detailed discussion, the doctor discovered Herbert's secret. Every day, he was unknowingly consuming large amounts of certain nuts, the ones he thought were his allies. Herbert was shocked. How could something so healthy be harming his blood sugar? This moment was a turning point for him. He realized he had been misled by popular advice and shiny health claims. Herbert isn't alone. Many seniors make the same mistake, trusting that all nuts are safe without realizing that some can wreak havoc on glucose control. In the next part, I'll break down the first nut that almost ruined Herbert's progress, and might be sabotaging yours too. The first culprit on our list? Cashews. Yes, those smooth, creamy, slightly sweet nuts that seem so harmless. Many seniors, like Herbert, choose cashews because they feel lighter than other nuts and taste almost like a treat. But hidden beneath that delicious flavor is a dangerous secret for anyone managing diabetes. Unlike almonds or walnuts, cashews are surprisingly high in carbohydrates. In fact, about 30% of a cashew's weight comes from carbs, far higher than most other common nuts. When you eat a handful, your body quickly converts those carbs into glucose, sending your blood sugar soaring before you even realize it. What's worse, many people don't stop at just a few cashews. They're so addictive that you might find yourself reaching for another handful, and then another. And each time, your glucose spikes higher and higher, pushing you closer to dangerous territory. For Herbert, cashews were his favorite evening snack. While he thought he was making a smart, heart-healthy choice, these nuts were silently pushing his HbA1c higher month after month. Over time, those gentle daily rises in blood sugar led to bigger problems: nerve tingling, fatigue, and blurry vision. Cashews also contain a higher glycemic index than most nuts, meaning they affect your blood sugar faster and more dramatically. This sudden spike can force your pancreas to work overtime, producing more insulin to bring glucose levels down, which can eventually lead to insulin resistance, a dangerous stage for anyone, but especially for seniors. Think of cashews as a wolf in sheep's clothing. They might look gentle and harmless, but inside, they carry the power to sabotage your careful diabetes management. Now you might be wondering, if cashews can be so dangerous, what about other common nuts? Stay with me, because the next nut on our list is even more deceptive, and you might be eating it every single day without a second thought. Next up is a nut that almost everyone has in their pantry: peanuts. Peanuts seem like a harmless, friendly snack, affordable, tasty, and often praised for being a source of plant-based protein. You see them everywhere, in peanut butter sandwiches, sprinkled on salads, or enjoyed straight from the jar. But for seniors with diabetes, peanuts might be playing a dangerous game behind your back. While peanuts do contain some protein and fiber, they're often loaded with added salt and unhealthy oils when roasted or flavored. That's where the trouble begins. The extra sodium can raise blood pressure, while the unhealthy fats from certain roasting oils can lead to chronic inflammation in the body. But there's more. Peanuts contain a certain type of fat known as omega-6 fatty acids. In small amounts, these fats are necessary. However, most of us already consume too many omega-6 fats from processed foods, and eating peanuts daily only worsens the imbalance. This imbalance encourages inflammation, which makes it harder for your body to manage blood sugar effectively. I once met a patient named Marion, 70, who thought she was making the healthiest snack choice possible by swapping cookies for peanuts. Every afternoon, she'd grab a generous handful, feeling proud of her decision. But during her annual checkup, her fasting glucose and HbA1c were both alarmingly high. When we looked closer, the culprit was clear. Peanuts had slowly disrupted her insulin sensitivity, making it harder for her body to use glucose properly. Marion felt betrayed. How could something that felt so healthy contribute to her diabetes complications? But that's the hidden danger of peanuts. They wear the disguise of a friendly snack while slowly undermining your health. If you've been depending on peanuts as your go-to snack, it might be time to pause and reconsider. There are better, safer alternatives that support your blood sugar, rather than sabotage it. But before I reveal those alternatives, there's one more nut we need to talk about. This next one is often seen as a luxurious treat, but it might be the most dangerous of them all for your blood sugar. Finally, let's talk about pecans. When most people think of pecans, they imagine holiday pies, fancy salads, or elegant dessert toppings. Pecans carry this aura of sophistication. They feel premium, almost like a luxury item on the nut shelf. But for seniors managing diabetes, pecans might be a hidden trap waiting to spring. Pecans are indeed rich in healthy fats, but they're also extremely calorie-dense. Just a small handful can contain over 200 calories, and when you're not paying attention, it's easy to eat far more than you intended. That extra caloric load can lead to unexpected weight gain, which directly affects insulin resistance and blood sugar management. On top of that, pecans are often prepared with added sugars or syrups, especially when used in desserts. These sweet coatings can cause your blood sugar to surge sky-high, turning a healthy nut into a ticking time bomb. Even raw pecans, when eaten in large amounts, can disrupt glucose balance because of their high fat content, which slows digestion and makes it harder for your body to stabilize after meals. I remember a patient named Franklin, 72, from Savannah, Georgia. He loved pecan pie so much that he started snacking on raw pecans daily, thinking it was a safer alternative. Franklin believed he was avoiding the sugar in the pie, but in reality, the constant influx of fats and hidden sugars in his diet led to stubborn weight gain and worsening blood sugar spikes. Franklin's story is a cautionary tale. He thought he was being careful by ditching the pie, but without proper guidance, his blood sugar numbers crept up slowly and silently. When you combine large portions, sweet glazes, and the natural richness of pecans, you get a dangerous cocktail for diabetes control. The truth is, even the noble pecan can betray you if you aren't cautious. You might now be asking, so what nuts can I actually eat without harming my blood sugar? That's a crucial question, and one I'm going to answer for you in the next section. Let's uncover how to make smarter, safer choices to protect your health and keep your energy steady. After hearing about these 3 nuts, you might feel a bit betrayed, and that's completely normal. Many seniors experience early warning signs that something isn't right, feeling unusually thirsty, noticing cuts or bruises healing slowly, sudden fatigue, blurry vision, or unexplained weight gain. These signals are your body's way of crying out for help, warning you that your blood sugar is out of balance. But the good news is, there's still time to act. Instead of feeling afraid, let's shift the focus to empowerment. You can still enjoy nuts, you just need to be smart about your choices. For example, almonds are an excellent option. They're low in carbs, high in fiber, and rich in magnesium, which supports better insulin function. Walnuts, another powerful choice, contain alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation and supports heart health. Macadamia nuts, though higher in fat, are very low in carbs and have a gentle impact on blood sugar. By choosing these nuts, you give your body a chance to stabilize glucose levels naturally without feeling deprived. You also protect your energy, brain function, and even your mood. So, instead of asking, "What do I have to give up?" ask yourself, "What smart swaps can I make today to feel stronger tomorrow?" Up next, let me show you exactly how to prepare and enjoy these nuts safely, so you don't lose the joy of snacking while keeping your blood sugar in check. Now that you know which nuts truly support your blood sugar, let's talk about how to enjoy them safely and deliciously. First, always choose raw or dry roasted nuts without added salt or sugar. Avoid honey-glazed or chocolate-covered versions. They might look tempting, but they can spike your blood sugar faster than you think. A simple handful is enough, about 20 to 25 almonds or 10 to 12 walnut halves. This portion provides healthy fats and protein without overwhelming your system. You can enjoy these nuts as a mid-morning snack to keep you full until lunch, or add them on top of a salad for a satisfying crunch. Some people like to mix them into plain Greek yogurt for an extra boost of protein and fiber. If you want to roast them at home, simply spread the nuts on a baking sheet, toast them in the oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 150 degrees Celsius, for about 10 to 12 minutes, and let them cool. This way, you control exactly what goes into them. No hidden oils, sugars, or preservatives. These small adjustments might sound simple, but they make a powerful difference. By preparing your snacks mindfully, you protect your blood sugar and enjoy each bite with confidence. Next, let's wrap this up together and talk about the powerful actions you can take starting today to protect your health and regain control over your energy and independence. If you've made it this far, it means you truly care about your health. And that's the first, most important step toward change. Imagine waking up with steady energy, clear vision, and the confidence that your blood sugar isn't quietly working against you. Imagine feeling strong enough to go for a morning walk without worrying about sudden dizziness or fatigue. These small daily victories begin with the choices you make in your kitchen, your pantry, and even in that tiny snack bowl beside your favorite chair. Cashews, peanuts, and pecans might have seemed harmless, even helpful. But today, you've uncovered their hidden side. And now, you hold the power to choose differently. It's time to take a stand for your health. I encourage you to go to your pantry today. Look at your snack stash with new eyes. Remove the nuts that sabotage your blood sugar and replace them with almonds, walnuts, and macadamias. Tell your family and friends, too. Share this knowledge, because you might save someone you love from silent blood sugar damage. Don't wait for another scary lab result or an unexpected hospital visit to make a change. Start today. Your future self will thank you for the gift of better health and freedom. I'm Dr. Jonathan, and I believe that with the right information and small daily actions, you can transform your life at any age. If you found this helpful, Share it with someone you care about and leave a comment below. Type yes if you're ready to take control of your blood sugar today, or no if you still have questions. I'll be here to help guide you every step of the way.